Hi, Robin LeBlanc here from Las Vegas News Blog. We are on day 3. It's the International Mixed Martial Arts World Championships, and I've got my very good friend Jeff Meyer here. Jeff, first of all, it's great to see you. Tell me, what is TUFF-N-UFF's role here in the IMMAF World Competition here?
Well, thanks for asking and for being here, Robbie. TUFF-N-UFF is the promoter of record this year, as it was last year. So this is the 2nd annual World Championships of Amateur MMA. As you mentioned, the International Mixed Martial Arts Federation is the organization, which is a democratic, non-for-profit out of Sweden. So they, when they came to town last year for the very first international amateur tournament for MMA in 2014, TUFF-N-UFF was lucky enough to be recommended to be the promoter of record. So in Nevada, you need to have a licensed promoter. Of course, TUFF-N-UFF's had a license in Nevada since 2003. So we were just incredibly thrilled for the opportunity to work with IMMAF. And just a little backstory. We remember, my brother and I, when we first read about IMMAF, we were so excited when we read a little press release and contacted them years ago. And at the very end of the tournament last year, I was sitting down at the UFC Fan Expo next to the Octagon. The fights had just finished, and my very good friend Naira Phillips with the IMMAF pulled me aside and said, "Look, I didn't want to show you this until now." And she showed me the email that my brother and I had sent to her 2 years prior, when this whole thing was even just being thought about. And so it's a really cool story I like to tell, because here we are, 2nd year now. Things have come full circle, and I'm proud to tell you that this event's grown so much. There's a lot more competitors, a lot more countries here represented, and as you can see, it's a really great experience. I think it's come a long way in terms of organization, and it's been an awesome 2 days so far of fights in 2 cages. We had 40 fights yesterday. It was amazing. So to answer your question, our involvement here is we're the promoters of record, and we're basically helping to organize the event. Awesome.
The one thing I'm looking, have we got any TUFF-N-UFF fighters in the event this year?
Well, not today. No, unfortunately, there's no fighters here at the. None of our guys had qualified for the U.S. team, but we sure hope that they do next year.
I sure hope so too. I thank you very much for your time here, Jeff. And your, what is the name of your website?
Oh, it's TUFFNUFF.com, spelled TUFF-N-UFF.com.
Awesome. Thank you very much for your time. We'll talk to you soon.
Thank you.
Thanks.